So, hello everyone. So now I'm going to respond to the article in Teach Diversity with a Smile. So in this article, the journalist Barbara and Reich describe the current conflict between people who want to replace our Eurocentric bias in education with a multicultural approach and conservative critics and scholars who are leading the backlash against multiculturalism and political correctness. Writing for Time magazine readers, Rice used his own experience growing up in the 1950s to explain that his narrow education made him a victim of monoculturalism. He's unprepared for the growing diversity of American culture, so Rice praised the aim of multiculturalism in preparing people for a world that culturally differs, but he is impatient with the arrogant attitude of people because they mistake. Rice argued multiculturalists should focus more on genuine social reform, paying equal salaries to men and women, creating access for people with disabilities, and reducing dating rape and alcohol abuse. And for the solution of the problem, according to Rice, is for both sides to let up. Conservatives must realize that criticizing the tomes of Western civilization is not totalitarian, and that is multiculturalists must be less arrogant and regain their sense of humor. So what I love from this article, from Barbara and Rice article, is the effective use of her personal experience to clarify issues on both sides of the multiculturalism debate. His conclusion also good, however, that we should let up and accept diversity because it is more agreeable, weakens his argument by ignoring social inequality at the heart of the debate. The problem with the debate, I believe, it is not enjoying the diversity that is easy to do, but changing the much more difficult cultural conditions. And Rice effectively used his own experience and common sense to let us see the goodness and excess of multiculturalism too, when he explained that his monocultural education provides him with a social map that was unuseful at the chart that guided Columbus to the Indies. Rice recommends maintaining a sense of humor about PC movement, but the conclusion of his essay weakens his argument instead of focusing the previous point that it is ridiculous to mistake verbal refinement for true social reform. He advises for both sides to light up and have fun with the diversity around us. Rather, I wanted him to conclude by reinforcing his point that actions speak louder than fashionable phrases. Changing the realities of illiteracy, poverty, alcohol abuse, and sexual abuse must be focus of multiculturalist. Of course, changing the language is very important to change the world, but the language revolution is already happening now, or at least starting. But Rice's article would have been more effective, I believe, if he had concluded his essay with an invitation to both parties to help change cultural condition, rather than refer to a ridiculous debate about so-called adolescent women.